slapped it out of his hands. It should be Nuggets ball.
Kenyon Martin, when he first came into the league with the Nets, was one of the premier defensive players in the game. Knee problems and some serious knee injuries have stopped it a little bit, but he can still defend. A physical player. Smith. Iverson draws the foul, and he'll shoot two.
That was very good basketball by J.R. Smith. He first of all, he could have taken a contested three. He put it on the floor. He could have forced a shot in the paint. Came to a good stop, kicked it to Iverson, and then Iverson was able to drive the ball again and get to the free throw line.
J.R. Smith, it's now his fourth year in the league as Iverson will shoot. Smith is one of those right out of high school to the NBA. First round pick back in 2004, second year with Denver. First 2 years with the Hornets. Again, he can score. Him and George Karl have butted heads because of Smith's sometimes lack of desire to play defense.
I think you talk about J.R. Smith. He should be in the conversation as far as Sixth Man of the Year award because of his impact coming into the ball game off of George Karl's bench. And a tough kid because of what you touched on. Had problems with George Karl, didn't hang his head, worked his tail off, and finds himself once again in the rotation.
He's a Jersey kid from Freehold, New Jersey. As the Nuggets pull within two. 2.5 gone by here in the second. Martin defending Bryant, who pulls up. Won't go. Turiaf, another offensive rebound, and he's fouled by Kleza. So Kleza picks up his first. And Kobe Bryant is just 1 of 8 from the field. We'll take it out of bounds.
And give Kenyon Martin credit because what he is doing is staying in front of Kobe Bryant, moving his feet and making Bryant a jump shooter.
Turiaf. Martin, good boxing out of Bryant. Kenyon Martin doing a good job on Bryant. Kleza, he's got a limited range and nails the three-pointer. And the Denver Nuggets with their first lead.
And if you're Turiaf, you have to understand, you're not guarding a normal power forward. You are guarding a guy that's a lethal jump shooter.
Turiaf comes right back, but it rolls out. Nuggets look to push. Again, only Golden State scored more, averaged almost 111 a game. Kleza, another three, puts it in. Back-to-back threes from Lennox Kleza.
And they're really sharing the ball well with this unit. The ball's hopping. No one's overhandling the basketball.
And a timeout called. 9 straight points by Denver.
Kleza's a very good three-point shooter here as the trailer in a slow break gets airspace and knocks it down, and then good touch pass by Nahara to Kleza, the easy corner three.
Bill Jackson said he's worried about the Denver bench. They've been a force. Kleza showing why here in the second period.
The 2008 NBA Playoffs on ABC. Brought to you by GMC. We are professional grade.
Santa Monica, a short distance away from the Staples Center, where the Lakers, after leading by 10, now trail by 4. Nuggets coach George Karl likes the way these teams playing.
Play like we're capable of playing. Get your confidence back up. Create some offense with your defense. Create some running game, some rhythm. Control a basket in the paint and get the ball outside the paint. We'll figure out some more stuff. You're fine, man. You're fine.
Well, they certainly are right now with a 4-point lead. Karl's one of those guys, you love coaches who pay their dues. He's a 3-time coach of the year in the CBA. He also coached in Spain for a couple of years, so he paid his dues coaching all over the place. A former ABA player as well. Gasol, short.
But that's what the zone does. Even though that was an easy shot by Pau Gasol, it's not the same rhythm as man-to-man offense.
Kleza gets the roll. Lennox Kleza, his 3rd year out of Missouri from Lithuania, came to the United States at age 16, played a couple of years of college ball at Missouri. First-round pick of Portland back in 2005. Gasol gets it back. Vujacic for 3. It's good. Sasha Vujacic from downtown.
We are watching a bunch of guys that come in off the bench and look to have an impact on the game on both ends of the floor. Glazer is trying to take over offensively.
And gets the bounce. And as Glazer does it again, he's capable of erupting. They tease him on the team because he seems to have his best games when it's on national television.
Oh, good timing.
He's got the last 10 Nugget points. Kobe Bryant. Way off the mark. Now 1 for 9.
And the one thing Kenyon Martin and the zone have done is make Kobe Bryant a jump shooter so far.
And Smith puts it in. And the Nuggets open up a 7-point lead.
And off of the solid defense and contest of Kenyon Martin, push the ball up the floor. J.R. Smith putting pressure on the Lakers defense, gets the basket. He's going to the line for a possible three-point play.
Kobe Bryant, his second foul. And Smith will now shoot one.
And the addition to Smith's game, particularly in this first half, is instead of relying on the three-point shot, is attacking the rim.
41-33. Nuggets have made 6 shots in a row. They're now shooting 50% from the field and on a 16-3 run.
If you're the Lakers, you shouldn't be surprised that the Nuggets are playing a lot of zone. That's part of the strategy and part of the execution as far as trying to get stops defensively.
Smith hits Gasol, and Gasol will shoot 2. So 2 free throws coming up for the man that was traded from Memphis. Here's some of the West first round. Utah winning on the road in game 1 last night. And the other part, of course, San Antonio with that thrilling victory at home against Phoenix. And New Orleans coming from behind to beat Dallas on their home floor. Allen Iverson getting the rest early is Gasol, as we mentioned, since he was acquired. They're 22-5. When Bynum went down with the injury back in January, it was a little scary situation for the Lakers, but Mitch Kupchak pulled off that amazing trade. Gasol has been just tremendous here in LA. Anthony spinning. Shot won't go. Nearly tipped in by Martin, and Anthony comes away with it. Plays it, no hesitation. No chance either on that one.
And here's why it's a bad shot. On the opposite side, Vujicic's defending Carmelo Anthony. You got to look to exploit that.
Walton misses. Anthony Carter will push it up the floor. J.R. Smith, nice move. Oh, pretty play from J.R. Smith.
Truly, I did not know he had so much off the bounce. I thought he was much more just a stationary shooter. He's really done a good job creating separation with a couple crossover dribbles.
Gasol gets it deep and has an easy time that time. But how about Glazer and Smith? They each have 10 points, 20 bench points between the two of them. Martin spins, and they scored after about 3 seconds went off the shot clock.
If you're the Lakers, you have to get back on the defensive end. Right now, the Nuggets are running off makes, all misses, putting so much pressure on the Lakers transition deep.
Kenyon Martin continues to do a good, solid job on Kobe Bryant.
3 seconds!
Walton left open. Hits a 3. That's an important shot right now, the way the Lakers have been struggling a bit last couple of minutes.
And the Nuggets are having to overhelp for Carmelo Anthony because Martin is on Bryant, Anthony is on Gasol.
Ball deflected and stolen. Bryant to Fisher. Vujicic a 3. Gasol tips it, but Carter right there. Carter, oh, nice play. Little hesitation. Looked like he was going to pull it back out and then hit the layup.
And as much as we've been critical of the Nuggets defense, the Lakers defense right now is porous at best.
Walton is fouled. Yeah, we'll have a timeout. Meanwhile, J.R. Smith off the bench, huge.
And he's going to the basket here. 3-point play as Bryant hits him on top of the head with the super slow-mo. And here, right to left crossover by a very good defender. And